It's Christmas and I've decided to give back to all of my regular artists. Everyone that records with me regularly is going to receive 4 free beats with lease agreements for absolutely free. This is something that I've been toying with for the most part of December, to be fair. But today I woke up nice and early. The time is currently 9:30 and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. Today's the day. So I'm going to the studio now and I'm going to make 4 beats. I'm going to take you through the process of me doing it, and then I'm going to gift it to my regular artists. And I don't mean people that have been to me like once or twice or 3 times in the year. I mean the people that trust me with their music week in, week out, every other week, even once a month. These people are going to be receiving a Christmas present from me. Artists that record on beats have to pay for them beats to be able to put the music out and then to earn off it. Whereas today, I'm just gonna make 4 beats in 4 genres and I'm literally gonna gift it for absolutely free. I don't want a penny. And they can be used for profit use, so yeah. Another thing I'm gonna do is a competition. So, this is going to all of my regular artists for free. But if you're not a regular artist of mine, head over to my Instagram because there will be a competition on there where I'm going to give these beats to another 4 people for free. 4 random people. Thank you, sir. Head over to my Instagram, look for the competition. But first, before I go to the studio, I'm going to have to stop at the UK's treasure, and that is Greg's, because I need a coffee and a pasty. I'm kidding, the car just nodded at me. God knows who that was, but big him up. I need a Greg's and a pasty. A Greg's and a pasty. I need a coffee and a pasty to kickstart the day. I'm hoping to have all 4 beats finished by 1 o'clock this afternoon. The time's currently 9:30. I'm not going to get to the studio till about 10. So yeah, I thought I'd just vlog this, to be fair, because it's not very often that producers actually give away beats for free with no catch, and that's what I'm doing this Christmas to all of my people. So yeah, I know January can be hard for people, and buying beats in January as well as recording music, like, it can be techie when you've got a house to upkeep and you've got kids and things like that. Right, stay there. I'm just running into Greg's and then we're gonna go to the studio. Don't go anywhere. Bag secured, mate. Oh, right, let's get to the studio. Just bumped into an old friend in Greg's. He was saying like he sees me all over the internet and he loves what I'm doing and stuff. Not gonna bait his name out, man, but big him up, because sometimes, yeah, you get so stuck in tunnel vision and the path that you're pursuing that you actually forget to look at how far you've come. And sometimes you just sat there thinking, is this even gonna work? But seeing old friends like that just gives you that little bit of motivation. It's like, you know what, people are seeing what I'm doing. So yeah, man, big him up. Like I said, I'm not gonna bait his name out, but he said to me, it's been a long time since I was shouting you in Argos. Because when I was younger, I used to work at Argos and I was on £3.69 an hour. So yeah, man, just it's motivating when things like that happen. I love things like that. I haven't saw that kid for years. The first thing he said to me is like, yo, you're doing well, man, like I'm seeing you all over the internet. So yeah, good start to the day. Another thing I want to say as well, yeah, obviously I have a database of how many times someone's been to me this year, how many hours they've spent in the studio, the money that they've spent in the studio. So I just want to say as well, if you're watching this and you didn't receive the free beats, it's nothing, it's not personal. Like, I haven't just pick and chose who I wanted to give the beats to. Literally everyone above a certain threshold, everyone above a certain number, everyone above a certain amount of hours is getting the pack. It's that simple. So if you're sat there thinking, oh, I've been to Curtis this year, how come I ain't got the pack? It's nothing personal. Like, I've literally put a barrier and everyone above that barrier is getting the beats. I'm almost at the studio. I'm gonna tap back in with you when I'm in there. Welcome to the greatest room in the Midlands. We're back, we're at the studio. I've got a nice little Christmas visual on the TV just to set the mood. And we're here and we're gonna get this done. Do you know what, yeah? I used my brain. I brought off Amazon 4 smart plugs. So I can turn my heating on in the studio from my bed. Some of you probably didn't even know these exist. You get plugs that you leave on with something in it. In my case, a radiator. And obviously in my office is a radiator as well. And you can turn them on from your phone. So at about 7:30 this morning, I've decided what I was doing. And then I went on my phone and turned the heating on. So I've got here now and it's lovely and warm. The vibe is set. Let's get into making some bangers. Because it's nice and early in the morning, I thought the first beat I'm gonna make is gonna be grime. I don't know why, yeah, but I'm just feeling grime at the minute. Not like, but it's the grime I make's not like the grime that we had like 20 years ago. It's like, now grime is like more futuristic. It sounds like music a lot more than just noise. That's disrespectful. I'm not saying grime sounded like noise, but a lot of the beats back in the day, a lot of the grime beats was just like warpy, like bassline kind of basses. Grime now, in my opinion, is more musical. Like there's more elements to it. There's more production involved. So yeah, I'm waffling. But anyway, I'm on Splice. Shout out Splice. It's the producer database. Every producer knows it. You probably don't. But I'm just gonna go through some sounds. I'm feeling like a distant flute with some heavy bass and some heavy drums. So I've typed in flute. I've put in 140, and I'm just gonna go through some sounds now. I think this is sick, yeah, but I used it the other day. I made a bad beat with this. See that? See, that's nice, but like, see, that's nice, but it's like, it's quite melodic, like it's got emotion attached to it. I just want something like, like that. Oh, no. Yeah. They're too spaced apart for me, but I can pull them closer together. I could hear that. Yeah, we're gonna mess with this. Download that one. Yeah. See what else I can find. I'd like some kind of bow or some kind of hit, like that. That's actually a drill sound, but yeah, I could mess with that. Let's get that one as well. That's the only two sounds I'm gonna download. The rest I'm gonna key in myself, the drums, the bass, probably play a top melody over it, maybe some piano keys, maybe like a whistly synth sound, maybe some strings, who knows. But I've got them two sounds and I'm gonna start the building process. Right, so there's my flute sound. I've doubled that over, so it's got more going on. Just gonna add some channel EQ now. Remove a few harsh frequencies. There, I can hear that one. Just clean up the sound basically, so oh, that horrible whistle. Clean up the sound so when you start to produce around it, there's not too many frequency clashes. Get some reverb on that as well. Endless smile. I love this reverb. Not that much. Put a bit on. Yeah, that's nice. And then if I turn that metronome off, and I'll add some snares into that now, and you'll start to hear the bounce. Get the hats in. I just pre-made this little loop earlier, so starting to sound grimy, mate. All right then, we get in there, we get in there. Let me show you what grime sounds like. So what I've done there, I had that brassy bow sound and I've paired it up with an 808 bass. So what I'm going to do now is just try and play a melody with that flute in the background and see if we can get some kind of rhythm started. See, for the people that are receiving this beat pack that like grime, Merry Christmas, man. It's been like 5 minutes. Listen to how this is sounding already. And then on the off kicks, where them extra kicks are, I want it to be a synth bass, which is what I'm going to put in next. But so far, that's sounding like grime to me, mate. Let's get this synth bass in. Woo! See what I'm trying to do a lot more now, yeah? When it comes to a beat and adding a vocal sample, obviously vocal samples are quite a used thing nowadays. But when I'm making a beat, I'm so particular on what I can hear. Sometimes I can't find the vocal sample that sits right, and I can't today. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sing the sample myself in the booth. I'm gonna go and sing the sample that I can hear in my head, and then I'm just gonna filter it, make myself sound like Celine Dion or some shit. But yeah, let's give it a go. And just like that, that's beat one done. I'm gonna call this one Eskimo Dog, because it's winter, it's got that flute vibe, and it just reminds me of a snow dog pulling a sleigh through snow. You know what, yeah? If you're a grime MC, or you can spit grime, and you can't flow mad over that, you should just stop writing, bro, I'll be honest. The amount of space on that, the amount, like, oh man. But yeah, beat number one done, let's move on to the next one. Moving on to beat number two. This one's gonna be a rap beat, 90 BPM. I've just found a nice vocal sample on Splice, and I can kind of hear how I want the keys to sound in this. So I think I'm gonna play some piano keys underneath this vocal. I'm not going to attempt to sing this one. I can't even sing. I just think sometimes that, you know, you can kind of find the sound that you want and then just sing it and manipulate it. That's the art of being an engineer as well as a producer, I guess. But yeah, let's put some keys underneath this and see how it sounds. I kind of got lost in the process of making that one. So the next thing I've got to show you is basically the finished beat. But yeah, quite happy with how this turned out. I made it quite fast as well, so. Nothing too smart, nice and simple. Yeah, man. We got another one. I didn't want to bore you with the process of making like 4 beats, so this is the last one I'm showing you because I want at least one of them to be a surprise on how it sounds. But I'm gonna have to show you this one real quick. That's it, man. Beat pack done. 4 beats. I said I wanted to be done by 1 o'clock, I think I said at the start. It's currently 10 to 2, so I haven't done too bad. 4 beats for Christmas for my regular clients. And like I said, head over to my Instagram because I'm going to be giving this pack away to another 4 people at complete random for no reason, just because it's Christmas. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And hit the subscribe button, man. It's absolutely free. Yeah, you hit the subscribe button, bro. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas to everyone.